Ahem. Hello. How are we all doing today? Very unfortunately, we just kind of immediately have this whole, big-ass trial to do. So I need to find something to ramble about to kill a little bit of time. Or I could just say, oh, never mind. Oh, one second here, game audio. The other option is to, of course, Soul reserves are running dangerously low. Yeah, you know, he's probably not doing that great right now. I could just say screw pacing entirely. Oh yeah, that is a fun one. Yeah, right now to completely date the stream. Oh, thank you. Whoa. To completely date the stream. Japanese and American Twitter have been having a very, very good time over a shared love of, like, grilling. It's been a very wholesome, fun cultural exchange of a bunch of JP bros being like, holy shit, I want to go to an American barbecue. I genuinely thought that the game had broken for a second there with that skip effect. I'm a big fan of the, yeah, like, literally, I just now, I looked at, I just opened up X, I scrolled down slightly. Oh. I mean, I could come back out. But, like, I just saw this post, right? Like, I just scrolled down very slightly. And they're like, holy shit, you could put meat just straight onto coals? 282 comments, 4.2k likes. It's incredibly wholesome, it's incredibly fun. Hang on. Let me, to kill more time, let me head out here. The question is, I mean, you can't not do it with NPCs, but doing it with NPCs is gonna suck. Yeah! Oh, thank you. What in the fuck? That's the level 100 vibe? Oh, no. I'm not wearing that, by the way. I see what you did with that color scheme. I see what you fucking did with that color scheme. I'm not wearing that shit. Thank you, though. My inventory is a mess, so I'm not gonna actually put that on right now, but thank you. Also, I'm keeping the fit. But, like, yeah, another one. Another one that is wonderful. The cultural exchange here. Want to highlight this one. Right, like, this is a video of like, you know, the meat falls right off the bone, and the guy takes his glasses off and tosses them, and they, like, you know, do the, like, hyped up faux anger thing. And he's like, hey, you know, we're all talking about American barbecue, why do these guys get so mad? And then people in the comments are like, oh no, they're not actually upset. They're like, you know, it's a way of, they're expressing like, ah, man, this turned out so well. Those swords cost 10. Are you fucking kidding me, guys? I don't know what's real or not anymore. You could just say that to me and I would believe you. Like, I don't know what the economy of the game is like. I don't know what, like, high-level gear. I have never slotted a piece of materia into anything. You say anything and I'm going to believe you. Alright. Oh man, my item level is fucked, but I'm not messing with my inventory. Alright. Time to die. Doing it with NPCs, like, these trials take so long doing them with NPCs, man. Yeah, Zoraja. Warrior King Zoraja. Yeah, it's like what? Come at me with everything you've got and then what, grovel, bow down before me. Yeah, that's like even greater power. I don't know. So the thing is, like... Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, I want to see those lines. I didn't have time to read those, but I'm assuming that they're going with, like, you know, that's the, like, the souls present, kind of like fighting it back against him or something. Ooh. That's an interesting pattern. I wasn't expecting that to snapshot quite as quickly as it did, but that was cool. Yeah, I really didn't have time to actually read it, so I could only guess there. Oh yeah, Kiseki no Ko. Yeah, it's... I mean, that's like the further pressures and such being, like, laid upon him, right? Ah, I ran out too soon. Yeah, so I'm assuming we're getting a phase 2. Aw, come on. Wait, what? Oh, really? Wait, really? Wait, so did just having a Vuln stack mean that I just insta-die on that? Or is, like, my gear just fucked? Because I don't think you're supposed to be able to die on that. That didn't seem like it should have been able to happen. Okay! So, come on, man! Is that just like my gear sucks? Okay, if that happens again, we're just doing this with actual people. If it does that again, we're doing this with real people. Mostly, I just don't want to do the inventory management, man. Genuinely, I hate doing inventory management more than anything. Because the thing is that what I do when I'm just like, often after I've taken like my sleep meds for the night, what I will do is load into Final Fantasy and just run NPC dungeons to level up classes. And so my inventory immediately fills up with garbage. Because I'm collecting said garbage to offset the cost of, you know, running dungeons and leveling up classes and shit like that. And so I've always just got a bunch of random bullshit for classes that I'm currently leveling up. I can't remember what I actually need and what I don't need, and... yeah, that was a really bad utilization of that, skill. Whatever. Oh no, you will lose DPS. I mean, I'm assuming if I don't have a Vuln stack, that I'll be fine. Okay. All right, yeah, okay. There we go. Yeah, Vayne. We're good. This is very thematic, and I do like this quite a lot. I feel like they should have just left this storyline. Oh, come on, you... Kiseki no ko nado inai. Wait, no, is that Kiseki no ko nado inai, or... This is my path. They just always give him one too many lines. Right? Like, I feel like you should have just left a lot of this off screen and let the viewers pick it up via context. That looks a lot like... what is that reminding me of? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. So what, is it, like, here? Oh, okay, so 2 is... 1 there is in, 2 is out? I didn't see where the other one was. There's too many... It's blue. I've got blue particle effects from playing as Viper. We got blue particle effects here. I can't keep track of it all. Yeah, being Viper is not helping with the visual clutter in this fight. I legitimately couldn't tell there what effects were from him or which ones were from me. I just straight up couldn't tell. Ooh. So what? It should be, yeah, there. Okay. Neat. That's a neat one. This guy's got a lot of fucking health. Okay, this one, no idea. Oh, I can't see shit here. I'm just gonna stand wherever Estinian is standing, that's where I'm standing. That's my guy. Nope, he got hit. Shouldn't have trusted him. I was, out of everybody here, I was not expecting Estinian to fuck up a mechanic. To be completely real, I thought that's a weird spot to be standing there, Estinian, but I'm gonna trust you, homie. I should not have trusted him. I will leave the limit break to Alize as his tradition. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm gonna trust... Well, he should just be here, right? Like, this should be fine. It being all crisscross really was the thing that was throwing me there. Like, the crisscross pattern of that thing there was really just like, what is the deal? It doesn't seem to actually matter? Oh, jeez. Which one of these is it? Here? Okay. I did actually see that one. I'm kind of surprised that we haven't built LB yet. I mean, I could just LB and kill him here, but that feels like it's going against what I, you know, what I said, my philosophy. Oh shit! I didn't even see. Oh yeah, you don't have. He doesn't have the Dino Atama. Fun. So I'm gonna count that as first try, because the first one, I shouldn't have died. That was... that was some hot bullshit. Oh shit, he's not dead. But yeah, okay. So, I feel like... I really like Zoraja as a character conceptually, but... I think he would have been better if he was left more ambiguous, or like more of his character development was left unsaid. Like, off-screen Zoraja is an excellent character. Off-screen Zoraja, wonderful villain. But they just give him too many lines. Like, that's the thing, is that I feel like if he just had fewer lines and more of his story was told via Woklamat, right? You know, he's everything that she isn't. It's just a building resentment as he, you know, fails more and more. Like, everything with him, when it's off-screen, when you're, like, kind of trying to figure out what his motivations are, his actual motivations are good. But then they just give him all of these lines that have him kind of spell things out too much. And it kind of blunts the impact. It's like, you know, if you had Anton Chigurh, whatever, how you pronounce the actual last name in No Country for Old Men. You know, it's like if you had him explain why he was saying, like, ah, that's your lucky coin. You shouldn't put it in your pocket, it'll get mixed up with all the other coins and become just a coin. It's like if you gave him 3 extra lines after that, where he then goes on to explain why he's doing that thing. It's like the concept for the character is still incredibly solid, but you're kind of killing it with the execution. You know, that's what Zoraja here feels like to me. It's like if you gave Anton from No Country for Old Men too many lines. Compelling character concept. I mean, I think that that's kind of the difference between the Japanese and the English is, especially the... So notice how in the very end he was still bringing up the whole Kiseki no Ko thing? Something that I really like, so as evidence of the whole, like, off-screen Zoraja being very good, they never actually explain the whole Kiseki no Ko thing. the miracle son, miracle child thing. They don't. Nobody in the main story ever goes, "Oh, he's called the miracle son because," it's left to inference, right? They're like, "Oh yeah, he shouldn't have been able to." Everybody thought that two-headed Mamuja were unable to have kids, and so he's the miracle son. But that's it, right? And you just. It's just a title that he has that keeps being referenced that is left vague. And, they don't have him do a huge monologue being like, I need to live up to this, yada, yada, yada. He has like one or two lines referencing it in that capacity. And so it's left to the viewer to be like, oh, this is a huge burden placed upon him that is an unattainable goal. And he is crushed by the weight of those expectations. That's good. That is a good hook. Yeah, like, Resilient Sun doesn't carry any of that. Resilient Sun sounds like you put, the CCR song through English to Chinese, back to English, back to Chinese, to French, back to English. It's my loss. I've lost. Yeah, that's the thing, is that I feel like you could have had him, the like, Folly of War thing, I feel like was also kind of unnecessary. You could have had him, like, just give a more vague motivation. But even then, in the Japanese, it came across as just kind of like a canned phrase that he barely believed at all. Like, just kind of a thing that he would say. Yeah, this is... Dad? Is that you? Yeah, I feel like you probably shouldn't be here. Why? This is either why are you crying or why do you cry? Yeah, it's like that just... you could use the heart here, it's just like it just hurts so much. Okay, I don't like this. This is very... This is pretty ham-fisted, but whatever. Yeah, why didn't... Yeah, it's why didn't... Why... It's... why don't I know you? Why didn't you ever try to know me? This... You can't actually go, like, literal here. This doesn't sound as awkward in Japanese as it would in English. It's not necessarily... You wouldn't necessarily just say, like, why couldn't we be family? It's more of a direct accusation. But you also don't want to say, like, why... You don't want to say, like, why wouldn't you, like, let me be your son? That's not the thing either. The word family there does matter. For the sake of speed, I'm just going to say For the sake of speed, I'm going to say, why couldn't we be a family? But it's a more direct accusation, just keep that in mind. It is, why didn't you? This is a good line. I feel like, again, you could just pare down this dialogue, because you've got some real good lines in here. It's, I was never chosen by my father. How could I be one? It's like this Stomaru is like more like to be worthy. Like, how could I ever deserve to be one, maybe? You might say, like, I don't deserve to be one. Yeah, actually, it's like I was never chosen by my father. I don't deserve to be one. Yeah, it's like I could never inherit. I could never inherit anything from my father. So I have nothing to leave to you. Yeah, that's fair. Fair point. That's just, what are you... that's not actually what are you talking about. That's... Oh, that's actually really hard. That's actually really hard. This is a combination of I don't know what you're talking about and how could I possibly know what you're talking about, kind of. It's like even if you didn't leave anything behind. I'm trying to think of the wording here. You want to be very precise. I guess it's, yeah, probably like wasn't it enough? It's like, wouldn't just being my dad be enough? Allow me to introduce you to my arch nemesis in the Japanese language. Long nouns. This 迷い続けた俺 is all one noun. So, this is like, do not ask me, who has always been lost, what the right path is. But that obviously sucks. Like, that obviously sucks and doesn't get across the actual meaning. So, it's not that it's actually, like, difficult to comprehend or anything, but it's very annoying to translate. You have to really, like, reconfigure the sentence to make it actually work. You would have to say something like, I've been lost my whole life. Don't ask me what path to take. Something like that, right? I think the whole path thing you have to keep. Like, it's a very strong theme in the expansion. Like, the word path. They're constantly referring to, like, the path that one travels. So, for here, I would like something along the lines of, I've been lost my whole life. Don't ask me what path to take. Or just, you know, do not ask me what path to take. Actually, no, it probably should be the contraction. Hey, look! Ah! This is why I really like this character concept. Like, if you just cut out so much, if you cut out the fat on a lot of these lines, the top line here is so good. The, 俺はお前をどうとも呼ばない. That's a reference to, like, you know, him being called Kiseki no Ko, like the miracle son. It's, again, indirect. I like that a lot. It's difficult to translate. Like, this is either I will not call you anything, or I will not call you by any name. Like, I will not ask you to be anything. Or I will not... It's either ask or wish for you to be anything. It's like... But, like, everything that I have... like, lived for and won, I leave to you. Like, what, whether you inherited or cast it aside, like, throw it away, is up to you. Yeah, it's the whole path thing. Is this the end of my path? Or either that or it seems this is the end of my path. Yeah, in the end, I could never surpass my father. Yeah, that's actually, I never could surpass. It's the O here. I would say in the end I could never surpass you, Father Damachi. He actually uses the nickname. I really am. Ah, that Nado. Notice that it's his fucking last... I'm so mad. I'm genuinely so mad. That's his last words? Teki no ko? Fuck, that Nado Dewa is actually throwing me as to how exactly you would say it. That's like, that's hard, that's hard. Hopefully you get the bit, is that he's, even to his dying breath, like, haunted by the concept of the expectations placed upon him by that title. That doesn't carry any weight if it's Resilient Son. That doesn't mean anything to anybody. How would anybody be crushed under the weight of the expectations of the title of Resilient Son? Doesn't make any fucking sense now, does it? But if it's Miracle, that's a bit different. Just get rid of the Resilient Sun thing, man. It's not good. Yeah, okay, this... You didn't inherit anything from Father. That can't be true. It ain't me. Yeah, the only blue Hui are you. Yeah, are you and Guruja? This had... But maybe just like you damn... Either like you damn idiot or how couldn't you see that? Hey, it's that thing he stole. Hey, that thing ain't closing. It's not over. God, that fucking face. Every time it's funny. Zoraja is dead. There's no need to fight anymore.
スフェン。お前。
Hey.
みんなありがとう。ゾラージャから民を守ってくれたこと、本当に感謝してもしきれないよ。
Hang on, let me turn up the game volume a little bit. I think that dialogue might be a bit low on stream. But god damn, this VA does such an incredibly good job. All of you, thank you so much for protecting our people from Zoraja. I could not possibly thank you enough. But she's got that stilted.
ごめんなさい。
And I'm sorry.
謝られたって。お前がトライオラ襲撃を企てた事実は消えねえ。
Yeah? Even if you apologize, the fact remains that you planned the attack on Torayora.
その復讐としてお前を殺せば、今度は国同士の全面戦争に突入しちまうだろう。
Yeah. It's like, but what if I were to kill you as revenge? Yeah, it would lead to all-out war between our nations.
そうなりゃ、もっと多くの笑顔が失われる。だからここから先は戦い以外の道も探さなきゃダメなんだ。今すぐ手を取り合って生きることは無理だとしてもな。
It's like even, and yeah, if that were to happen, like even more of the happiness of the people would be stolen from them. It's why we need to find a path other than war, even if we can't live like together hand in hand now. Black background, not a fan.
永遠に叶わないよ。
Okay. The thing is that you really want to be able to utilize the meaning of AN here, like the eternity. Okay, so probably in the previous line, you would want to have something along the lines of saying, like, you know, even if we can't right now, you know, maybe the day will come where we can live together hand in hand. And then here it would be like, that day will never come. For all eternity. You really want to actually have the word eternity in there, I think. Because the AN is very important. What?
できないよ。もう遅いの。
We can't. It's already too late.
私がゾラージャ王と手を組んでいた理由は、トワビトを生かすためのエーテルが欲しかったからなの。聖者を殺すことで得られる生命力のエーテルが。
The reason I worked, you might say joined forces, worked with King Zoraja, that I desired, wanted ether to sustain the Eternals. Yeah, what, like the living... would you say like living ether? Not necessarily. It's like life ether that can only be taken from the living.
でもゾラージャ王が裏切り、彼も彼が作り上げた軍隊も敗北した今、トワ人たちを生かし続ける望みはついえてしまった。
But now that King Zoraja has betrayed me, and both he and the army he made have been defeated, there is no hope. It's like there's no longer any hope of keeping the Eternals alive.
もう諦める？できないよ。だってみんな大切な家族だもん。肉体があるかどうかなんて関係ない。
Do I just give up? No, I can't. They're my precious family after all. It's like, yeah, bodies or no. Whether they have bodies or not.
私はみんなの王様だから。できることがあるなら何だってする。
Yeah, because I am their king. If there is anything I can do for them, I will.
Sven.
Ah, shit.
でも自国の死者のために他国の聖者を殺すなんて間違ってるわ。
I always get that line. God, that previous line is the most Japanese thing I've ever seen in my fucking life. In a good way, but this is the previous line was "Listen to me, Sven." It's like, I respect your desire to protect your people, and I'm not going to say that your like culture or your like I'm not going to it's not deny. Maybe you would say like deny your culture or way of thinking outright. But taking the lives of the living of another nation for the dead of your own is wrong.
そっか。君たちは彼らのことを知らないから、トワ人を死者だなんて思っちゃうんだ。
Oh, I see. Since you don't know them, you think of the Eternals as dead. Or like, I think you would go with like, as the dead.
でも彼らは死んでない。誰かが覚えている限り命に終わりはないんだよ。
Yeah, but they are not dead. And so long as they are remembered, their lives do not end.
君ならわかるよね。
You understand, right?
そこにいるカフキワさんが命なき空っぽの存在で消えてもいい人だなんて私は絶対に思えない。
God, this voice actress is really good. It's like you cannot tell me that Kafkiwas, like, standing right there, is some lifeless, empty shell. The Kietemoi is difficult there as well. Like, lifeless, empty thing. You know, empty shell. Like, this is awkward, but I don't have anything better, but it's just like who could disappear and nothing would change. That's... I...
私は旧アレクサンドリア王の記憶を受け継ぎし者、愛する家族である民を守りたいという願いはどんな願いにも勝る。
Yeah, I am the inheritor of the memories of the former king of Alexandria. And my desire to protect my beloved family outweighs any other. Or it's either outweighs or is greater than any other.
家族を守るためならどんな犠牲もいとわない。
This Gisei is difficult again. It might just be... This one you might actually have to say sacrifice, as loath as I am to translate Gisei to sacrifice in most situations. Because it's not necessarily saying I will pay any cost, because she's also including, like, you know, making other people pay the cost. Right? So, the two options here would be, to protect my family, I would pay any cost, or, like, to protect my family, I will, like, make any sacrifice. Bullshit.
あれは一体
What is that?
アレクサンドリアにはこんな伝承がある。はるか遠い昔、別の世界から厄災を逃れるために特別な力を使ってやってきた一族がいると。
Yeah, there's a legend in Alexandria that long, long ago, this is like a people what came from another world, like with great, like you might say great and mysterious power to escape, yeah, a great calamity. I don't necessarily like calamity for Yakusai. Crisis, probably, you would say. Great crisis.
その力を発動させるための鍵は、人々の強い願いに呼応するとされ、時に様々な場面で奇跡を起こしてきたという。
Notice that we're using the word miracle again. the key to that, to activate that power, it was said to be the, what, strong will of, like, the people in unison. Or it's like, yeah, the strong will of the people. Yeah, probably in unison, whatever. And it is said to have brought about, what, many miracles.
それは世界をつなぐ力の核。プリザベーションはその神秘を明らかにしようとエレクトロープ技術を用いて研究を続けてきた。
Yeah, it's like what, the core, like the essence, like the nature of the power to connect worlds. But in preservation has continued their research, like using using Electro to unlock or uncover this mystery.
結局すべてを解き明かすことは叶わず、制御法も不完全なままではあるけれど。
Oh, for some reason I thought that the line was still going on. I was just like zoned out. And in the end, they were unable, or we were unable to uncover, like, unravel the... maybe it's like uncover, unravel the mystery. I don't even necessarily like mystery for that Shimpi before, but whatever. It's like, what, and our means of control remains imperfect.
リビングメモリーに生きるみんなを守るためにはこの力に頼るほか道はないんだ。
Hey, remember like 3 expansions ago when I name dropped the concept of living memory? Wow, it's almost like there's themes in the game or something. It's almost like the Japanese writers, like, are building off of the things that they do before. Crazy how that happens, man. Fucking crazy how that happens. Like, it's not actually that big of a jump. The whole Ikiteita Akashi thing. Right, the idea that they had been bringing up this concept, and in English, you do say, like, someone is in living memory, right? And so very clearly, they went from Ikiteita Akashi, the whole proof of life thing, they went with, like, ooh, what's a cool term, what's a cool concept for the idea of somebody being, like, oh, we've got, like, the idea of, like, remembering that someone has lived, a proof of life, and then we springboard off of that to this, the idea of literally living in memory, in living memory, and then we call this living memory. Cool. There's flow. It's why, like, actually translating things in Shadowbringers, like Ikiteita Akashi, was important. Notice that the Japanese script has fucking continuity. To compare it to like a musical or something. You know how, what's it actually called? I'm like fake fan 100%. But you know that thing that you sometimes do in musicals where you got like all the different character songs and then you have a like call and response thing where they're all overlaid on top of each other to make like the main big climactic song. Like all of the music plays together. Now, imagine if instead you were like, oh, let's speed up this track by 50%, let's slow down this track by 50%, let's make this one a spoken word thing, let's completely change the music to this number, and then you still try and do that fucking, like, medley and overlap, and it just sounds like a pure cacophony of nonsense. It doesn't work anymore. The music doesn't line up. You can no longer do... Is that what it's called? Is that actually what it's called? No, it is not. I don't think. That's like a medley of more popular music. I'm talking about like the thing in a musical where you've got all the different like character themes and like each character is singing their own song, but it's like in, you know, overlaid on top of each other. I don't actually know what that's called. Yeah. Or like, for some reason, the only version that I can think of is the one from the... Is that? Looking that up, it's usually like, that said it's a... At least the dictionary definition of that is just like a whimsical combination of familiar melodies. It's like more serious. Maybe it is just that. But I could have sworn there was another term. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, in Les Mis, it's not particularly whimsical. I don't know if that one is still considered that then. But in any case... Huh. I've been stun-locked, I apologize. So, the problem here, though, with this actual specific line is, they say, living memory ni ikiru. That's like living in living memory. You might be able to say, like, to protect the Eternals, living on in eternal, or like in living memory. Like, there is no path other than this. Yeah, it's just that I'm hesitant to double up on the word living like that, right? It can sound awkward, but I would say, like, to protect the Eternals living on in living memory. What are you planning to do? Or what are you trying to do? What are you going to do? I've tried so hard for decades, centuries, But it was no use.
優しいだけの王様のままじゃ民は守れなかったんだよ。
Ah. This yasashi dake no osama. It's like what a king can't protect their people through kindness alone. It's like kindness alone.
私も戦うって決めたの。
And so, it's like, so I will fight.
愛する民を守るためなら、私は史上最悪の王にだってなってやる。
They're really laying it on. They're really making me suffer. No, you can't say worst king in history. And to protect the people that I love. But the problem is you don't want to necessarily use the word tyrant either. Like, tyrant isn't necessarily accurate for this. You don't necessarily want to say villain. You could say terrible, maybe. Yeah, like the most great and terrible king the world has ever seen. I like that. You know, like either just terrible or great and terrible. In that classic sense. Ruthless? Maybe. You could maybe. Yeah, like the thing is that you... Hijou Saiyaku doesn't necessarily like have that antiquated feel to it necessarily. So I could either say ruthless, like either ruthless or terrible. Probably something along those lines, yeah. You don't want to make her sound too, like, ye olde and grandiose and blah blah blah. But you do want it to have some fucking impact. I feel like a lot of people would lean towards saying tyrant, but tyrant has a different meaning. Like, you can be terrible and, like, do an atrocity without being a tyrant. Wait. Ooh. Opening cutscene. I don't want to do inventory management. I like the fit. I will do inventory management off stream. I'm not changing gear. I don't care if it puts me at a numerical disadvantage.
Suffer.
I feel like, considering the technological advancement level of Charlene and Eorzea, though, like, I understand you can't really do this because then the plot doesn't exist, and it would be like a massive contrivance, and it would also probably just completely break the, like, general cycle of life in the setting. So you really can't do this, but at the same time, if the thing that they need to sustain the Eternals is, like, life ether, I feel like the Charlanes could probably synthesize that shit. by this point in time, like, right? Like, yeah, that would kind of fuck up the entire setting, but at the same time, it seems pretty reasonable for them to actually be able to do, so, like, I don't know, maybe you just tank that shit, and you go like, yeah, they can, what do we do about it now? I think that that would potentially be an interesting line of reasoning. And you could, you know, you could have that, like, fuck some other stuff up, maybe. You could maybe come up with a justification as to why it doesn't necessarily work, but I feel like that would maybe be a little bit of a cop-out. No, I mean, I don't even know if you would necessarily need to, considering the setup with the settings so far, I don't even necessarily know if you would need to farm the Sea of Stars or other planets. Like, if you've got the concept of ether being set up into, like, various different frequencies and shit, you could probably synthesize it. Like, once you know the frequency and consistency and makeup of life ether, you could probably convert, like, ambient ether into life ether. You know, that would lead to its own problems, but I mean, we've got there's a lot of ether sources out there in the universe. Set up a fucking Dyson sphere. Like, at that point, we're going full sci-fi. And so I can like, this isn't me actually doing a fucking CinemaSins thing of being like, why didn't they just ask the Charlayans to fix it? But the if it was me side of my brain is going like, how could you make this work in the setting and still have it be cool? And I feel like you probably could synthesize that life ether thing. You know, and it's like, you could set up this, and then you'd have, like, the whole big problem being, like, how are we gonna get all of that life ether? We're gonna have to do some crazy shit to make that work. Like, you could potentially still have this plot line where you would have, like, Sven, like, not actually believe you and say, like, no, you can't. How long is that gonna take? They'll all die. I have to do this. But you know, I'm just saying it might be interesting.
急にどうしたって言うんだ。カフキュ
スフェーン、あなたが進む道は決して許され
まずいことになった。一難去ってまた一難か。あれほどの脅威が共造世界に存在していたなんて、エメトセルクはこれを認識した上で見ておけと言ったのか？
Hey, look. Yeah, it's like to think that a threat like this existed in the Mirrored Worlds. Did Emmett Selk know it all along? And that is why he told us, like, go and see. You add Kurt Electro Bangle into the mix? That's true. The numbers don't lie.
世界をつなぐ
They
力
spell disaster for you at sacrifice.
みんなバカや。
父さん。
Oh yeah, hey guys, it's me, Charlie. That guy just turned into sand? I was like, wait a second, where's Zoraja's body? Oh yeah, he turned into sand. People really be doing that a lot in fiction. More than you would expect.
彼女、スフェーンと言ったかしら。本体はおそらく向こう側、共造世界にいるのね。
Yeah, like, Spin, was it, or true self, or like a real body is likely on the other side in that mirrored world.
ただし、ゲートを完全に閉じられてしまった以上、追いかけることも難しい。
Yeah, but since the gate has been clearly shut, or it's like completely shut, it would be difficult to pursue her.
唯一、事情を知っていそうなカフキワも、時を同じくして動かなくなってしまった。
Yeah, and simultaneously, Kapiwa, the only one who seemed to know what was going on. Suddenly collapsed.
彼女が使っていた機械を調べてみましょう。何かわかることがあるかもしれないわ。
Okay, let's take a look at that, what mechanical body he was using. We might be able to learn something. Okay, so... the thing is that it's difficult. I don't actually... what is the pronunciation of the actual word? It's Sphene, right? In English, the actual English, like, word, or Latin. Is it Latin? No, it's from... oh, what? No, it's French? Greek? What? French from Greek. Sphene. Silicate of calcium and titanium. So, like, I should be saying Sphene. But the katakana is Sphene? I don't know, this is kind of like... it's like in Metaphor, how the main villain dude is called Dewey. And, like, technically that... like, his name is supposed to be Louis. Right? Like, his name is supposed to be Louis, but you take a look at the dude, and you go, that isn't Louis, that's Dewey. No, 100% her name is Sphene. 100% it's Sphene. But the katakana is winning out in my mind, do you understand? Hang on, hang on. I need to argue my case here. Her name is Sphene. I know that her name is Sphene. But I look at her and I see Sven. Do you understand? Hang on, allow me to share with you the wisdom of Chris Hu. Again, I've probably done this before, but I don't care. I need to... this is the thought process. The eternal wisdom of Chris Hu. My friend asked me why I know the overhead it is coming, I still block low. I told him, you don't directly drink the water from the sink because you think it is dirty. Then you don't eat the apple until it cleaned, but you will eat the apple after you clean it by the sink water. You understand? I see no lie. It's pure truth. So her name is Sphene. I understand that her name is Sphene. But I see the katakana, and I look at the character, and I hear the voice, and my brain says that is Sven. Do you understand?
Kafkiwa は反応する気配がない。
Yeah, there's no like reaction from Kafkiwa. Somebody get her an energy tonic. Perhaps an energizing potable.
なんで急に動かなくなっちまったんだ。別の場所にいて、この機械を操作してるって言ってた
Somebody
よな。
procure her a blue griffin. It is my favorite energizing potion. I should just end stream, man. I should just, like, Yeah, unsub. Everybody unsubscribe. Everybody leave. I don't want to be around anymore. People are watching just in case you forgot. Fuck, that's true. I did forget, clearly. Why did she suddenly stop moving? Said she was somewhere else operating the machine, right?
まさか、カフキワの身に何かあったのか。
Wait, so did something happen to Kafkawa herself? It's like, yeah, did something happen to Kafkawa? You would probably just say, you don't need the herself.
エレンビル、
I mean,
さっ
the
き
gate
のスフェ
closed.
ーンの言葉といい、何か心当たりがあるのではなくて
Yeah, Anvil, do you have any idea what Sphene was talking about? Or it's like, considering what Sphene just said, do you have any idea of what might be going on?
俺の同郷の奴らが誰もお袋のことを覚えてなかったんだ。
Nobody from my hometown remembered my mother.
アウトスカーツでナミイカさんが亡くなった時のこと覚えてるだろう？おそらくあれと同じ現象だ。
See, this is where I think that a lot of my problems with the execution of Zoraja come down to this, which is, I think a lot of it is probably sort of a concession to the nature of MMOs, where, like, a line like this is completely unnecessary in any other, like, medium, I think. But when you're working with an MMO where people could, like, take a very long break and come back and there's all the side content and stuff, they feel the need to add in extra exposition so that people don't get lost. I think. Also, the crease on that shirt is bothering me. You remember when Namika passed away? Outskirts. It's likely the same thing.
そんな、じゃあ、カフキワは
What? So then Kafka's... Yeah.
オタク、何か気づいたことがあるんだろう。俺のことなら構わない。遠慮なく話してくれ。
Did you notice anything? Or it's like you noticed something, haven't you? Or you figured something out, haven't you? Yeah, don't worry about me. Just say it.
私には、スフェーンとカフキワが、ほぼ同じ状態に見えていたわ。機械兵を使って姿を現していたスフェーン、そして機械を操作していたカフキワ。
Okay, it's, Sphene and Kafkawa, like, seem to me to be, like, in the same state. Or it's, like, the same state of being. In parentheses, sorry. Sphene manifesting through the, like, android soldier, and Kafkawa through that machine. Like, operating that machine.
どちらも無機物がかすかなエーテルをまとっている状態だった。そして今は、そのエーテルが消え去り、どちらも完全にただの抜け殻のようになっている。
And in both cases, like, inorganic objects were wrapped. Or, like, were wearing, like, a, faint... Like, it's like enveloped by a faint ether. And now that ether has vanished, leaving both of them, like, as nothing more than empty shells.
エーテルが消えたタイミングから見て、上空にあった巨大なゲートが閉じられたことと無関係ではないでしょうね。
Okay, considering the timing of the disappearance of the ether, like, I think it's likely related to the massive gate overhead closing.
カフキワさんもあのゲートの向こう側に共造世界にいて 機械を操作していたってこと。
Okay, so then was Kafua on the other side of that gate, like operating that machine
一
from
方
there?
で、知り合いであるはずの人たちが彼女のことを覚えていなかったってことは。
Yeah, but if people who should have known her no longer remembered her, then that would mean, yeah, she was an eternal.
永久人か、誰も知らない場所で暮らしているという死者の記憶から再現された存在。
Yeah, Eternals, again, this is like recap lines. Like thing said to like live in a place that no one knows, recreated from the memories of the dead.
おふくろは死んでたんだ。なのに生きているふりをして、俺たちの前に現れていた。
My mother was dead. But it wasn't. And yet she, like, appeared before us pretending to be alive? It's like before me, really, is probably what you would go with. And no, it is Oretachi no Mae. Never mind. Rereading. Should probably not be rushing that much. I mean, again, considering the setting here. Considering the setting here, if that ether is the same soul, if the memory and the soul ether are eventually recombined, that would be functionally identical to regular life. If it's not, then it's not. Yeah, at the very least, Sven doesn't consider her to be dead. Or like, it's like doesn't consider them to be dead.
ああ、あいつにとっては永久人も守るべき大切な民なんだ。
Yeah, to her, the Eternals are precious people who need her protection. Or she must
ただし、
protect.
永久人たちを守るには、
I don't like the
生命力の
alliteration
エ
there.
ーテルが必須。おそら
Precious
く
people she
原初
must
世界の
protect.
人から
I don't
奪う
like
計
that.
画だったのでしょうけど、ゾラージャに裏切られ、その望みもついえた。
Yeah, this is just, okay. So, yeah, in order to protect the Eternals, life, ether. This is, I don't even necessarily like life ether for this Seimei Ryoku no Eteru. It's like, you might say vital ether, honestly. Is in, like, vitality. Maybe. I don't know. That's one I'll have to think about. This has come up before, and I probably have done this whole song and dance 1,000 times. But then I forget. And all likely, vital ether is necessary. In all likelihood, the plan was to steal it from the people of the original world. But then, like, the Soraja betrayed her, and that dream was crushed. Or that, like, hope, rather,
そ
was
して
crushed.
今、追い詰められた彼女は、世界をつなぐ力を使い、異なる共造世界へと狙いを変えた。私たちからの干渉を避け、命を奪うために。
Yeah, and now, like, cornered, she has utilized the, power to connect worlds. Huh, wait a second, is that her plan? Interesting. Is that what they mean? It's like she set her sight on a different mirrored world, using or like she will set her sights on no, it has. To like avoid our interference and steal away life.
そんなことはさせない。 共造世界には、俺たちと同じように生きている人がいるんだ。
And we can't let that happen. And the mirror worlds, there are... yeah, like, people living just like us.
スフェーンを追いかけよう。向こう側なら、カフキワにも会えるかもしれねえし、もう一度、スフェーンと話がして。
We need to go after Sven. If we go to the other side, we might be able to meet Kafkiwa. And I really do want to talk to Sven again.
少し検討する時間をもらえるかしら。追いかけようにもゲートを閉ざされてしまった以上、まずは世界を超える方法を考える必要があるもの。
Yeah, it really is just kind of a... honestly, with that, it's just kind of the nature of the syllables in Japanese. Like, Sifen. Like, you kind of, like, you need to kind of go up on it. It's weird. Like, what, if I try to say, Sifen. 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 Yeah, no, it's like you're forced to, really, just because of the... You've got that s, like the s sound slamming into the f, like the s to the f. It just kind of like crashes into each other. Okay, can you give me some time to analyze things, even if we wanted to... Like, it's like if we want to try to give... Or like, even if we were to try to give chase now, the gate's been closed. First thing we need to do is figure out a way to cross over to the other world. To that other world. Yes, please.
では、私たちはここに残って急ぎ調査を進めるよ。ゲートがあった。この場所なら、向こう側とのつながりもまだ残っているかもしれない。
Okay, we'll stay here and, like, press on with the, or like, hurry on with the investigation. Since, yeah, this is where the gate used to be, there might still be a connection to the other side.
俺も調査に加えてくれないか？雑用でも、何でもいい。
Please. And please, let me join you on the investigation. It's like, I'll do anything you need. Like, odd jobs, whatever. Like, this Zatsuyo? It works in Japanese. He's saying, like, literally ask me to do fucking anything. I don't care what it is. You need me to just, like, run random errands, I'll do it. Of course. Yeah, we'll need your, knowledge as well. Please give me a spot to pause.
調査には少し時間がかかるわ。ここは私たちに任せて、ラマチとグルージャは一度戻って休んできたらどう？
Okay, this is going to take some time, yada yada. Yeah, Danachi, Guruja, how about you? Go and get some rest.
そうだな、悪いがそうさせてもらうぜ。オブリビオンの連中から最新の状況も聞いておきたいからな。
Yeah, sorry, we'll do that. We'll do just that. Need to... Yeah, you hear the, like, latest news from everyone in Oblivion.
グルージャ、一緒に行こ
う。Guruja, let's go. Best character. Look at him go. They're gonna have me, okay, yeah.
ここは私たちに任せて大丈夫よ。あなたにはいつだって頼りっぱなしだったから。
Okay, yeah, you should let us handle this. You know, we're always relying on you. This is like, you could maybe just say, like, we're always asking you to do too much. You should go and get a break. Yeah, okay. But yeah, I'm not upgrading this gear. This fit is staying. Okay. Not the best timing, but I desperately need to go to the bathroom. I will be right back. God, living memory is such a cool term for that thing that they're doing. Don't go nowhere. I'll be right back. And we're back. Ugh. I don't think he's okay. He's saying he's okay. I don't think he's okay.
頭が追いつかね
Yeah, way too many things happened all at once. I just can't keep up.
え。ただ、ゾラージャ兄さんのことは後悔してねえよ。もちろん辛いし苦しいけど、お前がいてくれたし、何より自分で選んだ道だからな。
I don't regret what happened with, Zoraja. Of course, it's difficult and painful, but... Hey, oh, this is one of those lines that I really want to check. This is one of those lines that I really want to check, actually. How much do you guys want to bet? How much do you guys want to bet that this omae ga itte kuretashi is not there in the English? How much do you want to bet? I feel like this is like the safest, to me at least, this is the safest bet of all time. Like, the odds for this, I would give them like a 1% chance of having translated this. Unironically. So, it's like, of course, you know, it's hard, it's difficult and painful, but you were there for me. And above all, this is the path that I chose. It's like you were there for me or you were there with me. I'm going to bet that the... Hang on, let me see if I can... I'm just gonna, like, screen cap this whole segment without, like, I'm gonna unfocus my eyes and not actually read it. We will uncover this together. It's so... You can't be this predictable, man. Like, I feel like if you're translating, you can't be this predictable. If you're gonna rewrite a script, you gotta keep people on their toes. Right? I shouldn't be able to just see a line and immediately know what part of it you cut out. But hey, look. They did the thing. Where it concerns Zoralja, I have no regrets. I made my choice and did what I had to do. Where's the omae ga itte kuretashi? Where's that? You seem to have missed part of the line there. I don't know if you noticed, but there's a part of the line here that... Here, let me just make sure, like... You know, like, I think you might have forgotten this part of the line. I understand, it's difficult to always read every part of every line. It's so depressing, dude. It really does feel like intentional at this point, honestly. Like... It feels like they were intentionally trying to make this character as unlikable as possible in the English. To really just make her never give you any credit and downplay you in the story as much as physically possible.
だけど、追い詰められて選んじゃならねえ字に進んじまったスフェーンを止められなかった。
Huh. That's an interesting way of her wording this, too. Yeah, it's like, but yeah, Sven was cornered and went down the wrong path. We need this, and I couldn't stop her.
この国のみんなはあいつのことが大好きなんだ。なのに最悪の王だなんて呼ばせたくねえよ。
Yeah, everyone in this country loves her. It's like what I don't... I don't want them to, like, think of her as... like, the most ruthless, terrible king or something like that. Oh, hey. New family. It's like, what, welcoming or meeting a new family.
悪いな、カフキワのことは、私たちもまだよくわかってねえんだ。今はヤシトラたちが上で調べてる。
Yeah, we really don't know anything about Kafka yet. Michelle and the others are up there investigating right now.
カフキワさん、いつかこんな日が来るのは覚悟していましたが、さよならくらいは言わせて欲しかったですよ。
Kafka, I was ready for this day to come eventually, but at the very least I would have wanted to say goodbye.
知ってたんだな。本当はカフキワが亡くなってたってこと。
And so you knew that you had already passed away.
はい。オブリビオンのメンバーは全員知っていました。
Yes, all the members of Oblivion
カフ
knew.
キワさんから口止めされてたんですよ。あなた方にはまだ言わないでくれ。その時が来れば自分から話すからって。
Kafka asked us to, or made us promise to keep quiet. He said to not tell them anything yet. When the time is right, I'll tell them myself.
きっと息子であるエレンビルさんに対してどう伝えるべきか葛藤していたんでしょう。
I'm sure she was struggling with exactly how to say it to tell her son Aaronville about it.
そうか、そりゃそうだよな。別に隠してたことを責めるつもりはねえさ。
And that's true, or that makes sense. I'm blaming you for keeping it secret or
そ
blaming
れ
you
で
or her,
アレクサンド
really.
リアのみんなの様子はどうだ。ゾラージャの記憶もみんなの中から消えちまうのか。
How is everyone in Alexandria doing? Will they have... Oh, is the memory of Zoraja going to disappear from their minds too?
大半の人たちはまだ事態を把握できていません。そしてどうやらゾラーチャ王の記憶は消えていないようです。最上層のゲートが閉じられたことと関係があるのかどうか。
The majority of people have no idea what's going on. Seems like King Zoraja's memories haven't disappeared either. Might have something to do with the gate on the top level being closed.
彼の訃報を伝えれば民の不安は取り除けるかもしれません。しかしスフェーン様までいなくなったと知れ渡ればただでさえ混乱している状況がさらに悪化するはず。
Yeah, announcing his death might help to alleviate the people's anxiety. However, if word were to get out that Sven had disappeared as well, what already chaotic situation would deteriorate even further.
今はジオードがカフキワさんに代わって行政の高官や関係各所に接触しているところです。しばらくは情報統制もやむなしってことになりそうですね。
Okay, what? Geode has stepped in to take Kofkiwa's place. Is currently reaching out to high-ranking government officials and other parties, whatever, to... Okay, it seems like there's going to have to be some amount of informational control. They mean concealment, cover up.
ありがとよ。スフェーンのことに決着がついたらちゃんと説明する。これは私の責任だ。
Thank you. Once we've settled things with Sven, we'll be sure to explain what's happened. That's my responsibility.
ゾラージャが率いていた軍機械兵の様子はどうだ？あいつらゾラージャの権限で動いてたんだよな。
Okay, yeah, the army that Zoraj was leading, those android soldiers, what's their current state? They were operating under Zoraj's direct authority, right?
そのことで報告があります。
Okay, there's Yeah, okay, I've got a report. We do have information regarding that. Oh, this is... I kind of figured that was what he would
実はちょ
do.
うどゾラージャが息を引き取ったとおぼしきタイミングで
Giving
ブオーの
authority
権
to
限がグル
Guruja.
ージャに移譲されていたんです。
Like, that's what he meant with the, like, everything I've won I give to you. Truthfully, as... It's like in Zoraja's final moments, the authority of the Warrior King was transferred to Guruja.
な、グルージャが新しいブオーってことか。
Wait, so... You say Guruja is the new Warrior
少な
King?
くとも機関システムにはブオーの後継者としてグルージャの名が登録されています。正式には戴冠式を経て承認となるはずですが、
Okay, at the very least, in the core system, Guruja, yeah, the name Guruja is registered as the, like, successor to the Warrior King. Okay, officially, that, like, status is supposed to be, what, verified or approved following a coronation ceremony. However,
そんな、僕、そんなの受け継げないよ。
I can't. Yeah, I can't accept something like that.
もちろん今すぐ決める必要はないさ。ただ、機械兵を動かす権限が含まれている以上、軽々しく誰かに手渡すわけにもいかねえ。
Yeah, okay, of course you don't need to, like, decide right away, but considering it has the, involves the authority to control the android soldiers, you can't just give it to someone else without thinking it
み
through.
んなと話し合いながらゆっくり決めればいい。だけど、ゾラージャ、兄さんが残したものだ。今は、お前が大切に預かっててくれ。
You should talk it over with everyone, and it's like you can make up your own mind after talking it over with everyone, but Zoraja, this is something that Zoraja, my brother, left behind. You should take very good care of it. It's like, please take very good care of it. Alright. That should just be okay.
ねえ、ウクラマト、大丈夫？
Hey, Booklamad, are you okay?
え？
Huh?
うわ、なんだ、あたし。今頃こんな、クソ。
Yeah, it's, so what? These lines are always hard. It's like, what's wrong with me? Or why? Why now? Damn it.
わからなかったんだ。ゾラージャ兄さんに対してどんな感情を抱いたらいいのか。でも、涙が出そうになる。これっておかしいことか。
Yeah, I didn't know how I was supposed to. God, my voice is getting up. I've had something stuck in my throat for the last 45 minutes. It's so annoying. It's like I didn't know how I was supposed to feel about Zoraja, but I feel like I'm gonna cry. Is that weird? No. No?
そっか、よかった。
Yeah. Oh, thank goodness.
こちらのことは僕たちに任せてもらって大丈夫ですよ。ヤシュトラさんたちの調査にも時間がかかるようですし、一度故郷に戻ってみてはどうです？
Okay, you can leave things here to us. It'll take Yashol and the others some time to do their investigation. Why not go back to your home for a while?
そうだな、トライオラの様子も気になるし、どのみちコーナ兄さんにはちゃんと報告しなきゃならねえ。
Yeah, you're right. I'm worried about. Yeah, I'm worried about how things are going back in Torayora, and I have to tell Kolna what happened.
そうだ、二人も一緒に行こうぜ。
Oh yeah, let's all go together. Why?
でも僕、父さんの子供だから、みんなに嫌われないかな。
Yeah, but it's like, yeah, I'm Dad's son. Won't everyone hate me?
嫌われねえさ。最初はみんな戸惑うかもしれないが、私がそうさせねえ。
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course they won't. People might be confused at first, but I won't let that
そ
happen.
れに、コーナ兄さんにも、
It's like I
お
won't.
前の
It's
こと
like
を
you
紹
might
介し
say
て
I
いいん
won't
だ。
let them
新しい家族だって
hate
さ。
you. Yeah, and I need to introduce you to Kolna as like a new member of our family.
いいの？
Is that
Ah,
really
もちろ
okay?
んだ。お前が良ければ、だけどよ。
Of course, but only if you're okay with it.
うん、家族になりたいよ。ありがとう、ウクラマと、ラマチ。
Yeah, I want to be a family. Thank you. We'll go out. No, Tamashi. Yay.
それじゃ、みんなでトライオラに一時帰還だ。コーナ兄
Okay,
さん
this
に
is just saying, like, let's go back to the spot. We're going to go back to the place. Meaning at that, feather down plumage square.
ゆっくり羽を伸ばしてきてください。僕、
Take some time to rest. I want to be alone for a while myself. Man, the shale share thing, that double meaning being lost in English, and it being kind of unavoidable, really is a bit of a waste. You know, it's very fun in the Japanese. It's not really a thing that you can do. It's not like it's a problem, right? You can't avoid it. Her name is supposed to be Shale, like the rock. But the katakana reading overlaps with Cher, the singer. And she kind of even looks like her. I'm fairly certain that is supposed to be intentional. It kinda just sucks that you can't have that overlap in the English. Whoa! Look at him go. This is like the third time we've seen Mamusha, parent and child, giving uppies. Oh no, no, that's dangerous. That's dangerous. You're gonna get hurt. You're gonna get hurt. Come down for that. What is this piece of... How are you supposed to... Hang on. No. This is the most pressing bit of information so far. How are you supposed to play with this? Are you just, like, moving from log to log? I thought these were gonna be swings. I mean, I guess they just kind of spin and you just walk between them, but, like... How goes it? Oh, everything's fucked as usual. I gotta be real, this would actually be a pretty fucking fun playground. I think, like... Oh, yo, Vega, you want to see something funny? You want to see something really funny? There was this line. Where it concerns Zoraj, I have no regrets, I made my choice and did what I had to. In the Japanese, of course. He said, like, I don't regret what happened with Zoraja. You know, it's painful and hard, but I had you there with me. You know, and I followed the path I had to take. They just completely got rid of the "you were there with me," because of course they did. I spotted that from a mile away. The second I saw this in the line, the "omae ga itte kuretashi," I knew instantaneously that was gone. It's very funny how predictable they are. It really does feel like intentional character assassination. Like, whoever was translating this just fucking hated this character and wanted to make her as unlikable as possible. Hey, what up? What? Why are you here? Oh, hey, what's up, man? Yo, what's going on? I'll be down right away. Honestly, they should just have a ladder from that thing at that point. Considering how many times people need to come down very quickly. How's honestly, what happened in the dome? Or it's like, did something happen in the dome? It's probably automated. Wow, we really filled we got all of that in there. So then, Zoraja is...
とはいえ、まだ真に問題は解決しておらず、異界への遠征が控えているということです。
However, yeah, the issue, the problem still hasn't been resolved, and there's still a like expedition or like a campaign into another world soon, or like lying ahead. I'm kind of surprised we got here first. Did we tell him about Guruja in that little rundown? We didn't, apparently. Ramachi, who is this child? Yeah, we kidnapped the kid. His name is Guruja. Zoraja's son. I see there was a difference in time between, a discrepancy in time between inside and outside of the dome. Yeah, he's If he's Zoraja's son, then he's my.
グルージャーだったね。僕はコーナ、ラマチの兄さ。
Guruja, right? I'm Kona. Komachi's brother.
ラマチのお兄さん。
Komachi's brother.
コーナ兄さんほど頼りになる存在はいねえ。きっとお前にとってもいい家族になってくれるさ。
There's nobody more, you would either say reliable or trustworthy. Nobody you can depend on more than Kona. Ah. This いい家族になって. This just isn't the way that you express this in English at all. But it's a different meaning than saying, like, I'm sure he would be happy to, like, have you as family. It's a bit of a different meaning than that. But whatever. Let's keep going.
よろしく、グルージャ。
Nice to meet you, Guruja.
じゃあコーナーおじさんだね。
Oh, he's not gonna like that. Yeah, so then... Are we going to directly reference this? That is actually the kanji for uncle, like actual uncle. Instead of just general, like, old man or mister. Yeah, uncle. Yeah, he didn't like that.
確かにおじさんで間違いないが。
This is impossible. This is just like a thing that doesn't exist. It kind of does now with Zoomer slang, but I think most Western viewers wouldn't understand why you would have such a visceral reaction to being called uncle. There's nothing you can do, you just gotta tank it. Yeah, it's true, I am your uncle.
どうかコーナと呼んでほしい。
But please, just call me Kona. Haha.
みんなも混乱させちまったよな。すべて解決したらちゃんと説明するからよ。
I'm sure you're all confused. Yeah, it's like I'm sure this is pretty confusing. Once everything's finished, I'll be sure to explain.
ただこれだけは言っておきたい。
Yeah, but there's just one thing I need to say.
グルージャはグルージャだ。父親の罪と何の関係もねえ。そのことだけはどうか分かってほしい。
And Guruja is Guruja. And he's got nothing to do with the sins of his father. I want you to... And I just want you to know that. Or to... That's not know, like, to understand, really, there.
レウォーの私らがいくらでも聞くからよ。
If there's anything you want to say about Zoraja, then... Yeah, then just remember, like, we, the Dayaks, or it's Dayaks are here to listen.
そうだな。子供に罪はない。
Yeah, you're right,
ウクラマト様の言う通りだわ。
those kids done nothing wrong. Booklomat's right. Hey, there you go.
ともかく話を聞かせてもらえるかな。グラハティア殿からも報告は受けていたが、改めて事の顛末を知りたい
Okay,
んだ。
he's just asking, could you tell me what happened? Heard from Grahatia, but I want to know the details.
それじゃあ
Personally.
少し歩きながら話さないか。
Okay, let's,
トライオラの様子を見て回りたくてさ。
alright, let's, talk it over while we walk a bit. I'm gonna take a look around Toraora.
ブライトプルームポストへ向かおう。
Okay.
兵たちは未だ警戒態勢を続けているんだ。
Okay,
さらなる
soldiers are
攻撃
still
の
on
心配
alert.
がなくなったのなら、交代で
But
休
if
むよう
we,
に伝
yeah,
え
if
て
we're not worried
見代
about
わっ
there
てや
being
らな
any
いと。
further attacks, okay, we should go and tell them to get some rest. Okay. Is Guruja gonna be okay? I mean, he's got very short little legs. He might have trouble keeping up. Right back at it with Donkey Kong music.
"ともかく元気そうな顔を見られてよかった。無事だと。僕は僕、うん。
ドームの中にはさ、確かにゾラージャ兄さんの国があったよ。
Yeah, inside his home, it really was Zoraja's country,
いや、
but
正確にはゾラージャ兄さんとスフェーンっていう武王とリ王、二人の王が統治するアレクサンドリアって国だ。
okay. This is all recap, but yeah, no, to be more specific, it was the nation of Alexandria ruled by two kings, you know, the warrior and the scholar, Zoraja and Sven.
トライオラと
Yeah,
同
the
じ
warrior king
連
and the
合
scholar
国ってわけ
king
だな。
had a united kingdom, just like Toraora. The United Kingdom thing, if you're going to go with diarchy, you know, you could say diarchy as well here, but I would probably still want to keep the word united in there somewhere.
そこで生きる人たちの暮らしは、私たちにとっては馴染みのねえものだったけど、みんな前向きに懸命に生きてたんだ。
And they were living like completely different lives to us, but they were all like positive and that Maimuki. It's like, yeah, they were always pushing forward and living their lives to the fullest.
特にスフェーンの存在が大き
It's
く
not really living their lives
民
to
の
their
一人
fullest.
一人
It's
を
like,
まるで家族みてえに大切にしてた。
it's like living with all their might or something like that. It's like, yeah, Sven was incredibly important to them. Sven cared about the citizens, like all of the people, as though they were their own family.
ミンゴ、家族のように。それはラマチと気が合い
The,
そうだ
the
ね。
people, like they're treating the people like family. Seems like you and her would get along.
ああ、でもよ。民への愛が暴走して、あいつは間違った
Okay, I'm not
選
quite
択
sure
をして
why
しまった
we're doing.
だから
I
こ
don't
そ
know why this is on
私たちで止
screen.
めてやらないとダメなんだ。
You know, her love for people like spiraled out of control, or like went out of control, which is like made the wrong choice, or like you could maybe say go down the wrong path here, but that's why we have to stop
そ
her.
のスペーンが大事にしてた国民たち、アレクサンドリアで出会った連中は気のいい奴らだったさ。よそ者
Okay,
が
everybody,
私た
I'm
ち
just
に
gonna
も
skim
親
this.
切にしてくれた。
I'm gonna skim this. Everyone we met in Alexandria were incredibly kind. You know, even to us as
だけど
strangers.、
そんな彼らを守るべき民をゾラージャ、兄さんは虐殺して自分の力に変えちまったんだ。
Okay, yeah, Zoraja slaughtered them, the people he was supposed to protect, for his own, for the sake of his own power.
なぜそんなことを。
Why
ブ
would
ラ
he
イ
do
トプル
something
ーム
like
ポス
that?
トへ向かう道すがら何があっ
Okay, tell me what happened on the way. Yeah, I mean, again, I mentioned this a bit earlier in the stream, but it really does feel like a bit of a concession towards the nature of it being an MMO. I'm sure that they've got metrics and complaints and like statistics of where players tend to like unsubscribe or drop the game and not pick it up anymore, and data of like, you know, if we have recap lines, it keeps people on board even if they've taken an extended break or something like that. We don't want to
自国のために
leave
手を
people
出
in the
すとは
dark.
王としてあ
You know, you go with the idea of like, it makes sense, right? The people who are really invested are going to just skim through lines and tolerate them, but the people who need the lines, it's there for them.
父さん
I feel like you could just have like a little recap journal thing to do that, maybe,
大
but
量の民を殺すよう兵に命じ、魂を奪って自分の肉体を強化するために使ったんだ。
okay, yeah, it's the building a solo in Toyota. This is
な
just
ぜ
full
そこまで
recap.
して
Why would he
ド
do
ラ
something
キュ
like
ラを
that?
支配し、さらに世界すべてを統一する。そんなことを言ってたけど、本心とは思えねえよな。
Hey, this actually, wait a second, this is actually important. This is actually important. They're hiding, oh, this is pissing me off. They're hiding some amount of important lines in the recap. Saying like, yeah, why would he do something like that? To gain control of Torayola and then unify the world, but you know, that's what he said, but I don't think like that was his real motivation.
ねえ
Or it's
騙
like
したちを
he
育
really
ててくれ
meant
た
it.
グルージャジャ様ってすごい人だったんでしょ
Hey, yeah, Guru Jaja. This, yeah, Guru Jaja raised you and Mona and Dad. He was, you know, a really amazing person,
だから
right?
きっと父さんは証明したかったんだと思う偉大な王様の子供じゃなく自分は自分なんだって
This feels like a bit too insightful of a line for this kid. Yeah, that's why I think Dad wanted to prove that he wasn't just the son of a great king, but you know, he was himself. No, it seems like Guru Jaja was a good dad. Like, I don't know. I feel like Guru Jaja is a very interesting and reasonably flawed character. You know, he was a bit too happy-go-lucky and positive. You know, he really did, like, at least in the Japanese, they properly portrayed him as a overly doting father who really didn't want to think poorly of his own children in any way, shape, or form. You know, that's like a reasonable thing for a parent. You don't really get, like, most parents don't just, like, accurately look at their
奇跡の子
kids.
という呼び名が次期国王と期待され続けてきたことがずっと兄さんを苦しめていたというのか
And be like, oh man, this son of mine is a real piece of shit. You know, they're your son, they're your kid, you always want what's best for them. And being our father's, like, true son, the miracle son. And constantly burdened with the, like, expectations of being the next king. And that was, like, tormenting him that whole time.
そうやって父さんに刻まれた記憶が父さんを作っていったんだだからこそ僕は捨てられたのかもしれない父さんと違ってまっさらだったから
Yeah, this feels like too insightful of lines for a child. Yeah, but I mean, I feel like in that case, that's the sort of thing where... I mean, again, that's a very reasonable thing. Like, parents not realizing that the pride and... You know, it's like you're proud of your son. You think like, oh yeah, you tell them like, yeah, you're gonna be great. You can do great things. No matter, like, who you are, I'll always love you. But then, you know, the child themselves, even though the parent doesn't think that they're putting pressure on them, the unsaid pressure is there. It's like those memories, yeah, like made my father, my dad, who he was, but I think that's why he, like, abandoned me. And unlike my dad, I was a... It's like blank slate, you know? Had nothing.
クソ、心の内を見せてくれないなんて言ってないで、もっと踏み込めばよかったんだ、私から。
Yeah, instead of just... Yeah, it's like instead of just... What? This is like basically complaining that he wouldn't open up to me. I should have been the one to... Oh. Uh-oh. Are we back? We dropped for a second there. Hello? Okay, it's like instead of complaining that he wouldn't open up to me, I should have been the one to try to... It's like to get through to him, to get closer.
歩こう。少し気持ちを整理しながら話させてくれ。
Let's keep walking. And let's... What, talking? Yeah, give me a moment. Give me a little bit to... It's like sort myself out. And sort out my feelings. I do genuinely feel like that's a writing issue to me, even in the Japanese. Like, I don't know what the English is going to do for that. I don't think there's much that you can do. That feels like too much. The lines that they're giving to Goruja are like occasionally like a real kid and occasionally like way too eloquent. I think
I
think it's just kind of the nature of this writing style is that they're being a little bit too exposition heavy for my tastes.
兄さんは強かったよ。オレオの力を借りなきゃ倒せなかったほどにさ。
Hmm? Oh? Hey. Zorajo was so strong. Yeah, so strong I couldn't have beat him without player character's help. Hey, let's check this. Oh, nope, they did it. This one was impossible for them to get rid of. But they still, Its Zoraja had become unimaginably powerful. It was only with player character's help that we managed to defeat him. It's a little bit different, but whatever, you get one. I'll take the L on that one. You actually put it in. I would have thought you would have somehow managed to bend over backwards to get rid of any sort of line from Wukong giving us any sort of credit.
ただ、倒せば、それで終わりってわけじゃねえ。王を廃したからには、アレクサンドリアの連中に何よりグルージャに対しての責任がある。
Oh, but never mind you, the next line, they completely just, like, got rid of half of the line. Yeah, but just... Yeah, defeating him isn't the end of things. And now that we've, like... dethroned their king... Yeah, we have a responsibility to the people of Alexandria, and above all, to Guruja. Yeah, the that line in the English is, and now I have a responsibility to the people of Alexandria, and above all to Guruja. So you got rid of the whole, again, half of the line is missing. You got rid of the entire first half of the line, in which, like, Vuklamat actually shows some sort of, like, political comprehension. You just got rid of all of it. Okay, no more English.
家族になるって約束したろ？兄さんの子だからってだけじゃなく、お前を知って好きになって私自身が心に決めたことだ。
Okay. I promised that we would be family. And not just because you're, like, my brother's son. It's like, because I know, yeah, I know who you are. It's like, yeah, and I love you, you could probably say. And this is... You would probably just say, I want us to be family.
私たちは家族だ。ゾラージャ兄さんから受け継いだものとか悩むこともあるだろうけど、家族として助け合っていこう。
Even if we're not related by blood, we're still family. You know, you might still be... It's like you're probably still worried about what you've inherited from Zoraja, but you know, we'll help each other out through all of this as family. Yeah.
へへ、私はオレオとだって家族になりていくらいなんだぜ。
Oh, I said I wouldn't check it. This is not the narite gurai. This really does, again. There have been multiple of these in the expansion. I would imagine quite a lot of Japanese viewers would take this as like, damn, we're doing another like marriage proposal. It really sounds like it. This is like supposed to sound like that, I think. And I'm imagining, okay. This is supposed to be a joke. Ona is probably going to be very upset after this line. Oh, you have to do this one. This one has to be there. And it's got her little, like, it's got her little catchphrase laugh. Is it though? Yes. I would be shocked if I were to watch, like, any Japanese VOD and, like, chat and whatever streamers' reaction wasn't like, wait a second, are you proposing to me? In fact, I'm literally gonna go check that. I'm gonna go check somebody's VOD, like, right now. Give me, like, 5 seconds. Here, let me see if I can multitask. So, it says, like, you know, I would really like to be player character's family too. Right? Like saying it's the narite. It's not saying like we're already like family or anything like that. It's like I'd love to be family. Which really does sound like a proposal. Hang on, let me check. Man, I went to check Fuki's stream pod. She did the big fight with Zoraja and then played 45 minutes of Mahjong. Incredibly paced. Yeah, she immediately says, like, wait, is this a confession? Yeah. Yeah, the entire chat is, Otto, kazoku ni propose. Yeah, literally the entire chat is like, what? Is she proposing to you? Yeah, this is supposed to be, kazoku ni narou na. Narou yo. Yeah, the entire chat is just, arara. Propose de wa? Yeah, okay. See, this is the sort of thing where occasionally I, like, you know, would second guess myself, but no, this is supposed to sound like a proposal. This is sort of one of the things that is endearing about Wokomata as a character, is that she's got that little bit of a, you know, airheaded, overly casual tone to her, where she'll say things like this that could be taken the wrong way. She clearly doesn't really mean it that way necessarily, but it comes across that way. I am going to check the English for this after we see. No. Yeah, okay. Yeah, look, what? Wait, what do you mean by that? Yeah, Kona is immediately, wait, what do you mean?
大好きな家族がたくさんいたら、その方が楽しいだろ。そんなことより、ブライトプルームポストはすぐそこだ。
Yeah, it's like, what, isn't it? Yeah, isn't it, like, better to have... Yeah, isn't it, like, you know, more fun to have... Yeah, like a whole bunch of family, like a big family that you love. Yeah, but, you know, anyway, Bright Plume Post is just over there. Let's go. Mahjong stream when I did it once at, like, in, like, ARR. And I was gonna try and explain the rules to Zhong, but then I just got, like, ridiculously unlucky and got my ass beat. Oh, hey, look, they got rid of the joke. Oh, hey, look, they got rid of the joke in the English. Can't be having that. No fun allowed. You too, player character. After everything we've done, though, we're already as good as family. What? What do you mean, what? The more family you have, the merrier, don't you think? Yeah, it doesn't. Hey, does that come across like a proposal? In the English at all? Would anybody even remotely think that? It would have to be a massive stretch. If you were playing the game in English and you saw this and you're like, oh, she's proposing to us. Delusional. You would have to be, like, actually completely delusional to have that read. But you would have to be delusional in the Japanese to not take that as a proposal. And they also just got rid of the entire thing from Kona and just had him say, like, they just had him say what instead of what do you mean by that? Right? Because he's specifically saying, hey, what do you mean like, yeah, she says something like, I'd really love to have player character be part of our family. Huh?
ラマチたちに何があったのか聞けてよかった。
Thank you for telling me about what happened.
それからラマチ、君には辛い役目を負わせてしまったね。
Yeah, and Ramachi, I've really given you a difficult task, difficult role.
いいさ。
Hard.
この国の武王として私がやらなきゃいけなかったことだ。
It's fine. This is what I had to do as Torayora's warrior king.
それよりもコーナ兄さんの作戦のおかげでトライオラを守りきれたって聞いてるぜ。
But yeah, Kona, thanks to your strategy, thanks to your plan, we defended Toraora. Or it's like you defended Toraora, you would probably say.
やっぱ、兄さんをリオの座に押したのは間違ってなかったな。
Yeah, it really was, It's like I knew having you as the Toraora's. It's Osta. It's like recommending you as the Toraora's Scholar King was the right idea.
イサム連隊の将兵に加え、バクージャジャや有志の市民たちが奮戦してくれたおかげさ。それでも、ドラゴン族の参戦がなければ、守りきれなかった。
Okay, it was thanks to the Braves, Baku, Jaja, and brave citizens, volunteer citizens. But even then, if the dragons hadn't participated, we wouldn't have been able to protect Toraora.
アルフィノ殿やエスティニアン殿が魔を取り持ってくれたから実現したんだ。
Yeah, it was all possible because of Alfino and Estinian working as like intermediaries.
トラルの空にドラゴン族が飛来してきたとき、これこそラマチが思い描いた国のありさまなのだと実感したよ。
When the dragons came like soaring across the skies of Toraora, it was then that I realized that was exactly the Toraora that Namachi had envisioned.
これから先も彼らと手を取り合っていくためにこの大恩を返していかなければ。
Okay. Yeah, if we're going to continue working with them, we need to repay this debt. We have to repay the
そうだな。
the
全て
gratitude we
兵
owe
がつ
them.
いたら、二人で礼を言いに行こ
Once once everything is settled, let's go and thank them together.
そのためにもまだやるべきことがある。そう言いたいんだね。
Yeah, and so what you're saying is that's why there's still something that needs to be done.
う。ああ、スフェーンを止めなきゃならねえ。
Yeah, we need to stop Sven.
あいつは自国の民を生かすためにトライオラを襲撃した。それを聞いて許せねえって思った時、気づいたんだ。
She attacked Toraora to so that her own people could live. When I heard that and felt like it was unforgivable, I realized.
私はトライオラの民さえ無事ならアレクサンドリアがどうなってもいいなんて言っちゃダメだって。そんなのは部族同士で争い合っていた時代と同じだって。
I can't just say that it doesn't matter what happens to Alexandria so long as the people of Toraora are safe. That that would just be the same as when the races of Toraora were fought against one another.
アレクサンドリアの未来に笑顔をもたらすためには、あいつらが破滅の道へと進むのを止めるためには、過ちを犯したスフェーンを止めるしかねえんだ。
For the sake of the happiness of the people of Alexandria, to stop them from walking down this path to destruction, I need to stop Sven. It probably should be we instead of I.
わかった。その代わり、必ず無事に帰ってくると約束してくれ。
I understand, but in return, you have to promise me you'll come home safe.
ああ、ありがとう、コーナ兄さん。
Yeah. Thank you, Kona. Yay. I mean, I'm here. It's gonna be fine. We've dealt with worse.
「心配するとキリがないけど、こうなることは途中からなんとなく予想していたよ。
It's like I really am. It's like endlessly worried, but I did. It's like I did kind of expect
悪い
things
な、
to
コーナ兄さん。
end up this way. Sorry,
また
Kona.
トライオラを開けることになっちまうけど、永久人の中にはトライオラの民だっているはずなんだ。
I'll have to leave Toreora again, but amongst the Eternals, there are some. How would you even say this in English? Like the Toraorans? That just sounds awful. Like, I think you would just have to say, like, people of
それを全
Toraora.
部オレオたちに任せて何もしないで待ってるなんてできなくてよ。
Hey! Hey! Oh, I want to check this again. She does say this by name. Yeah, I can't just let player character and... Honestly, in this case, you would probably say player character and the Dawn do everything. Maybe, but it's like these... I mean, I've explained this many times over the course of the stream, but the way the Japanese plurals work, and it comes up all the time. They say, like, you know, Arize tachi, ukuramato tachi. You indicate a plural by, like, you can indicate a plural by referencing one specific person and then adding the plural to that. You can also just do that with, like, with gender. So, for example, if you were talking about a group that included Wuklamat, and then a bunch of different people of different genders, you could still just say Kanozo tachi if the assumed main subject was Wuklamat. That doesn't necessarily mean, like, the girls, even though it's Kanojo tachi. Like, girl plural. And so similarly here, when they say player character tachi, that's referencing the player character, the members of the Dawn, and probably like everybody in Oblivion too. Which can get awkward. You know, it's why I've often been just skimming through lines and saying like player character and the others. Because they are using these expressions to indicate meaning. Like, to indicate, like, who is part of which group, who is the leading figure in each group. And so the fact that she uses our name here indicates that she's, like, saying we're being put as kind of like the head of that group. And so, honestly, I think you would want to translate this to... Like, I can't just leave this to player character and the others, or like, and the Dawn, or... and everyone else. But, you know, calling them out, us out by name is kind of important. Right, I understand. Yeah, we've brought back the peace to the city. You can leave things here to me.
オレオさんもありがとうござい
Yeah,
まし
it's
た。
like and
トライオ
company.
ラのことも僕たち家族
Or
の
and
ことも
others.
僕の心からの感謝の気持ちが伝わっていることを願います。
Thank you so much for everything. You know, for, yeah. Yeah, thank you so much for Toraora, for my family. It's like I truly hope you can tell just how thankful I am to you from the bottom of my heart. Yeah, so like for example here, it's not actually the same thing, but it's saying this Kanojo is referring to Sphene. Yeah, it's like chasing after her.
それじゃ、コーナ兄さんに話したいこ
Or
と
like
は話せ
maybe
たし、
even to
イサム
find
連
her,
隊
you
の
could
連
maybe
中をね
say
ぎらいに、
for this one. Alright. Said everything needed to say. Wanted to say to Kona, well, to thank the people of the Braves, huh? Oh, we're getting a message.
通信
Oh, a call?
もしもし、ああ、オレオたちも一緒だぜ。
Hello? Oh yeah, the player character's with me too.
わかった。それなら、
Yep, with
銀
everyone.
行の間を使ってくれて構わねえ。みんなにも伝えておくぜ。
Yeah, alright. But you can use the, like, it's like the Phoenix Hall. I'll let everyone know.
ヤシュトラたち、今からこっちに来るってよ。
Okay, Yashtola, everyone else is coming here too. Like, say Yashtola Tachi. Yeah. They figured out a way to go after
私
Sphene.
はイサム連隊にねぎらいの言葉をかけてから向かうよ。オレ
Okay, I'll
オた
be
ちは
right there
先に
once I
銀行の間で待っててくれ。
yeah, give my thanks to the Braves. Okay. You guys head on over there. Oh, we're just okay. Well, I mean, yeah, okay, no, that makes sense. It wouldn't have taken her that long to do it. Really is a big ass cast.
待たせてしまったわね。
Thanks for waiting.
お前らがここに来たってことは、
Yeah, if you're here, then that means
ああ、ようやく木とが立ったんだ。スフェーンが消えたエバーキープの最上層、閉ざされた巨大ゲートの向こう側へ行く方法がな。
okay. It's like we finally figured it out. Yeah, how to reach the other side of the massive, like, yeah, closed, sealed gate at the top of the top of Everkeep. That Sphene disappeared through. Ooh.
実は私もまだ詳しいことは聞いてないのよね。ソリューション9で困ってる人の手伝いをしてたから。
I haven't heard the details myself. I was helping people out in people in Solution 9.
ヤシュトラ、順を追って説明してくれる？
Yashtola, can you walk us all through it? Step by step.
スフェーンが去り際に残した言葉によれば、エバーキープの上空に存在した巨大なゲートは、世界をつなぐ力によって生じ、そして閉ざされた。
Okay. According to based on what Sphene said before she left, the massive gate above Everkeep was created by, it's like, yeah, the power to connect worlds. And then closed.
その制御を可能にしたのは、鍵と呼ばれる謎のアーティファクトよ。
What allowed her to, like, control that was a mysterious artifact known as a key, like called the key.
ケテンダムさんの話では、九段の鍵は20年前に私と一緒に原初世界に渡ってきた。
Okay, according to Ketenerum, that the aforementioned key came to the original world alongside me 20 years ago.
王宮で保管されていた。それが盗み出され、ゾラージャの手に渡って、ヤースラに荒野で使用された。これが今回の局所的な世界統合の始まりだったわけね。
Okay, yeah, it was kept in the royal palace, stolen, fell into Zoraja's hands, and was used in the Yasurani desert, or it's like put into use in the Yasurani desert, which was the beginning of the present, like, localized, integration of worlds.
けれど、
World
ゾラージャが
unification, you
倒
might
れ
say.
たことで、鍵はスフェームの手に渡り、巨大ゲートの向こう側へと消えてしまった。
Okay, however, with Zoraja's... It's like following Zoraja's death. It's a weird... Huh. It's an interesting kanji to use. Whatever. The key passed into Sphinx's hands and disappeared beyond that massive gate.
では、あのゲートはどこに通じていたのか。オブリビオンのメンバーがオリジェニクスを調べたことで驚くべき事実が判明した
But
わ。
where exactly did that gate lead? The members of Oblivion investigated, or like looked into Origenics, probably like the records of it, and in doing so, like uncovered or discovered a startling fact.
知っての通り、エバーキープには本来あと一つ階層が存在していたはずなの。
As you know, Everkeep was originally supposed to have an additional floor, an additional level.
エバーキープは全12層、ゾラージャはその最上層にあたる部分にいるはずだった。
And Everkeep had 12 floors. Zoraja was supposed to be in the uppermost one, but yeah, I mean, it was just kind of like an empty
はい。
space.
しかし実際にはあるはずの最上層はなかった。
However, in reality, that top floor that was supposed to be there was not present. It's the thing itself
そ
is
れでオ
gone.
リジェニクスのログを解析して抽出された死者にまつわる記憶の行方を調べてみたところ、巨大ゲート経由で消えた第12層に送信されていたんですよ。
Hey, look, remember how they were saying like they were sent above the clouds, literally like a different world? Yeah, we analyzed the like logs found in the like system of Origenics, and like traced or looked into the whereabouts of the memories extracted or recovered from the dead. It's like deceased, actually. And we discovered that they were being transmitted via that massive gate to the with like it's the Kieta. Kieta is throwing me. You would just say to the missing 12th layer.
雷雲の上に存在しているはずの消えた最上層、おそらくそこだけが局所的な世界統合の影響を受けずに巨大ゲートの先に取り残されていたんだわ。
That disappeared uppermost floor. The one that ought to have been there above the thunderclouds. Okay, most likely that one alone was like left behind, unaffected by the effects of the localized world unification. still existing, what, beyond that massive gate.
それってつまり、
So in that case... Okay, that is fun. They do this a lot. This is fun. It's just some fun little roleplay. Your two options are Sphene is in like that mirrored world, or Olfino. You just say Olfino. Summarize. the Ketsuron. You might just go with like Olfino, your thoughts. It's very fun. I'm a big fan of these. And immediately throwing Olfino under the bus. But no, I'm going to... My character is not an idiot.
その通りよ。ス
Precisely.
フェーンは今、鍵を手に故郷たる世界に帰還している。この数百年、彼女が必死に守ろうとしてきた、死した民の記憶と一緒に、ね。
Sphene has returned to her, like, home world with the key in hand. Alongside the memories of, like, the memories of her dead people. God, it's the Shishitatami. You would probably just say alongside the memories of the dead she has so desperately tried to protect. For hundreds of years.
問題は、鍵が持ち去られた以上、こちら側からゲートを開くのは難しいってことだ。
The problem, however, is that with it's like in taking the key with her, it will be quite difficult for us to open the gate from our side.
話が堂々巡りになってきたぜ。結局、どうやってスフェーンを追うつもりなんだ？
You have to be careful with this one. This can make her sound more accusatory than she should. You could probably just say, like, we're right back where we started, or, like... You would either say, like, we're right back where we started, or we're not getting anywhere. How exactly are we supposed to go after Sphene?
別のゲートを使うのよ。私たちはそのありかを知っているもの。
And we'll use another gate. After all, we know where one is. Whoa.
継承の儀で見つけた黄金鏡への扉。
Yeah, the gate to the City of Gold we found. In the ceremony of succession, yes.
ええ、あの遺跡の奥にあるエレクトロープ製の機構は私の生まれ故郷に通じる扉のはずよ。
Yes, that what electrope mechanism within those ruins, I believe is a gateway to my home, or it's like to my birthplace, I guess you would say.
仮にそうだとして、あれを制御する手段はあるの？
Yeah, it's like, okay, even if that were the... It's like assuming that's the case, do we have any way of controlling it?
それをこれから確かめに行くの。この耳飾りのコードを使ってね。
Okay. Yeah, we're going to, like, put that to the test using the code in this, earring.
クルルさんの耳飾りがエレクトロープ製の記憶媒体だって話はしましたよね。
Okay, this is just recap. Yeah, we remember how he said that Kuru's earring was a storage medium. It's like an electrope storage medium.
あれから僕が記録されていたデータを解析してたんですが、どうも何らかの制御コードみたいなんですよ。それも大型装置を起動するための。
Okay. Analyze it. I'm just gonna skim this. It's like I was analyzing the data recorded in it. It seems to be some sort of like a control code. Yeah, specifically one to activate some large device.
クルルが託された時の状況を踏まえると、あの扉を起動させるためのものである可能性が高い。
Like, given the circumstances in which, like, that was left to Kururu, it's, like, there's a high probability that it's intended to open that door. Or it's, like, activate,
なぜ
rather,
そん
that
な
door.
コードを仕込んだかまではわからないけどな。
Well, I'm not quite sure why they would, like, plant, or, like, I guess you would say record that code into it, though. I mean, it seems pretty obvious to
この短時間で
potentially give
そ
her
こ
a
ま
way
で
to
突
come
き止め
home.
ちまうなんて、やっぱり頼りになるぜ。
Yeah, to figure all of that out in such a short time, you guys really are incredible.
さすがに私たちだけではお手上げだったわ。長年にわたって基幹システムから情報を集めて解析してきたオブリビオン、特に優秀なシェールのおかげよ。
Okay. Yeah, we would have been completely helpless on our own. There's like, yeah, would have been nothing we could have done on our own. It was all thanks to, yeah, them, to Oblivion, who spent so many years, gathering information from the core system, and especially the incredibly talented Shale. Eh.
よし、それじゃあ早速確かめに行こうぜ。天深きセノーテの
Okay, we're gonna go put it to the test. We're going to the cenote right away. I want to see this place. Man, we're getting really close to the end. I need to actually finalize that list of, Oh, we're just... Oh, okay. For a second there, I thought we had teleported all the way down to the cenote, but it was just like the time of day had changed.
みんなは先に行ったみたいだけど、コーナ、どうしたのかな？
Okay, everybody's gone on ahead.
イサム連隊の将校たち
Yeah,
には
okay,
非常
Kona's
に伝
staying
えておいた
behind.
ぜ。
オレオさん、出発前に少しお時間をいただけませんか？
Yeah, player character, before you leave, could I have a bit of your time?
あ、もしかしてさっき話してたあれのことか。
Oh, is it about that, yeah, thing we were talking about earlier?
ああ、本当は全て片付いた後にと思っていたけど、こうなってしまっては、今渡すのが最善だろうからね。
Okay, I was thinking of... Looks like I wanted to wait until everything was finished, but... Like, now that it's come to this, I suppose it would be best to give it to them now.
あなたにお渡ししたいものがあるのです。
There's something I'd
ど
like
う
to
か
give you.
ベイサイドベビーまでお付き合い。
Okay, please come with us to Bayside Vivi. Or please come see us. Whatever. We're getting close to the end of this though, and I need to finalize that list of music recommendations for the most obnoxious bit that I will ever do for stream. I know full well that it's obnoxious and like hipster garbage, but it's too funny to not do. Which is, specifically, I've heard the songs for the Arcadia like grade series, and man are they not good. In my opinion. They're clearly trying to do like a bunch of different genres and stuff like that, but the lyrics are just awful. and like they don't really nail it on any of them. And so the thing I was going to do that is very funny, I think, but also just like a total dick move. It's incredibly pretentious, but it's too funny to not do. Is to have like some real-ass music recommendations for that style of genre, like for each specific genre, of like, if you were going to listen to this, you could instead listen to this. Like, the one that's, the easiest recommendation that I could give is, what's the character name? I don't know which one it is. The, like, graffiti artist one? If you're gonna listen to that, just listen to Igloo Ghost instead. Like, if you want wonky, just listen to Igloo Ghost instead. Also, the, like, correct genre would be, yeah, Sugar Ride. If you were going to listen to that, just wonky is the, like, general, typical genre descriptor for that sort of thing. My personal recommendation for that, if you want that sort of thing done well, Igloo Ghost. Fucking phenomenal. What's what was the name of the newest album? Idle Memory EXO. Fantastic. I'm trying to remember the names of some of... Oh shit, he's got a new one. Bronze Club? That's probably fucking good as hell. Bronze Claw LP? Damn. Okay, I'm gonna have to check that. Neo Wax Bloom. Fucking phenomenal. Chinese New Year. Clear Tom and Steel Mogu are a little bit more, like, low-key, but still phenomenal.
私もさっきコーナ兄さんから聞いたんだ。気に入るといい。
お店がたくさん
Creepy Nuts is really more just like straight up Japanese hip hop.
全然違うね。あなたのおかげでトライオラは守られた。そのお礼
If they were trying to make it be like Creepy Nuts, I don't think that they were very successful in that. Thanks to you, we were able to protect Toraora. That's thanks, we had a, like, what, special equipment prepared for you.
当然これだけで恩を返せたとは思っていませんが、これから未知の場所へ赴くオレオさんに少しでもお力添えできたら幸いです。
Okay, I don't think this could ever possibly be enough to, like, repay what we, or, like, to express our gratitude to you, but I would be incredibly happy if this would be of use to you as you, like, head out into the unknown.
外の技術を取り入れて作らせた装備品なんだってよ。コーナ兄さんらしいぜ。
Yeah, it's like, it's some, like, really amazing equipment, or, like, gear made, commissioned, using, like, with foreign technology included.
店の者には事情を伝えてありますので、いつでもお立ち寄りください。
Okay, so this is, you just have access to this now if you want it.
メワズンテからジョブ専用、ここで受け取れる武器と防具は対応するジョブがレベル99であれば装備できますが、レベルシンクに対応したジョブ。
Okay, yeah. Let me see what it looks like. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, I mean, that's all. I mean, it's alright. Monk, sure. Okay, the samurai, that one's good. That one's good. That's just kind of boring, honestly. Okay, the Viper Code is good. The Viper Code is good. Like, it's good, but it's like... You know, these are very much so, like, this looks like the job, right? Like, these live up to the job. Yeah, you got Dancer and all that shit. But at the same time, they like... I mean, it's good. They look like they should, but at the same time, they kind of look like they should, if that makes sense. Right, like... Man, Summoner just gets shafted on designs, I think. Red Mage always gets the good shit. Okay, what is the design philosophy for Picto, even? I don't think they have one, necessarily. That's whack as hell. Yeah, the White Mage one just kind of looks like most of the other White Mage ones. Scholar, yeah. Astro got some okay. Alright, alright. I will come back for that. Ooh. Like the other side, beyond the gate to the City of Gold. I gotta see this place. I gotta see this place. I'll do this shit later. And thanks to Kolna, we've got everything we need for our infiltration. Okay, let's go.
Okay,
I'll accompany you to the gate. It's currently sealed off by the authority of the Scholar King. Ooh. Oh god, it's gonna take forever to get over there. What's your current item level? Low. 662. I mean, that stuff's going to be higher item level, probably, but... Again, look at my fucking inventory, it's a mess. Every time I clear it up, like, it takes me forever to clean the thing up. Nah, I'm good. It takes me forever to clean up my inventory, and then it just fills right back up. It's so annoying. My, like... Obviously, my main motivation for leveling up classes is just to be able to do all of the job quest lines on stream. But the secondary and almost equal motivation is just being able to get rid of gear sets. Just to get them out of my fucking inventories. I mean, yeah, I'm not making it to the final trial today, so I'll just do that off stream. But I am just going to get every class up to the point where I can do all of the job quests for them and then never touch them again. The only classes that I'm going to that I actively will play are going to be Viper and White Mage. That's it. That is my job pool. Fuck it. It does mean that when I actually do get around to doing the job quests on stream, you're gonna see some real dog shit gameplay for those classes. I will not attempt to learn them. I refuse. I'm not going to learn proper rotations. I am going to press buttons. There is no amount of money that anyone could... Actually, no, there is an amount of money that I could be paid, and it wouldn't really actually be that much to get me to actively attempt to learn Astro. But, I gotta say, like, even just running through NPC dungeons with Astro is like pulling teeth. It's hell. How much? It would at least be 4 figures. Where, you know, I'll give a dead drop location. Either non-sequential bills or gold. For legal purposes, I am being completely serious. I mean joking. Wink. Hello? Okay. Oh, dude, that actually... I genuinely thought that had crashed. I've got PTSD. We were playing a modded rundown of GTFO and we spent forever trying to fix a problem where the levels just wouldn't load. I thought that shit had crashed. Actually, though, yesterday we got up to R82. We got actually decently far into it, into the fucking hardest level in any co-op game ever made. I wonder how the stats would compare between GTFO, Rundown 8, E2, and, like, the absolute highest level raid tier in any MMO ever made. It's gotta be a lower clear rate by a lot. I think I did the math, and that game had that game has sold like 1.8 million copies, and based on the achievements, which is probably inflated due to like various mods and stuff just unlocking shit for you, less than like 500 people have ever beaten the final level of the game. Ever. I'm hype. And Kona and everyone else went on ahead, but it's like I felt a little bit... Yeah, I guess this is like nostalgic. I felt like I had to stop here. Yeah, just yeah, it was just a little while ago, but so much has happened since then.
ガラフおじいちゃんの手紙に導かれてトラル大陸にやってきて、そしてまたこの場所に戻ってきた。
That's right. I was led here, like led by Grandpa Baldur's letter. I came to to the continent of Toral, and now I've returned here.
この先にまだ見届けるべきものが待っているなら、私もみんなと一緒に最後まで進むわ。
That's pretty great. If there's something ahead that I need to see, or like that we need to see, I'll press forward. It's like I'll be there with everyone until the very end, I guess. My my ability to put things into English is fading. It's getting... Oh yeah, it's like right about 30 minutes before the end. Actually, about like the Nier Automata buying achievements Bark of Shame thing, I've been playing the new, or it's not really new at this point, but the Bennett Foddy quote-unquote rage game, Baby Steps, on my own time. I'm fucking cracked at it. I got a lot of the like very, very low clear rate achievements in that, but it is very funny that there is an achievement in that game for taking the easy route on a thing, but no achievement for taking the super hard route. I wanted to get all of the achievements but that one, but it's just, it was not gonna be doable. I am a big fan of Mark of Shame achievements, though. Very fun. Okay. It's like what I can, from what I can see, there's a massive amount of like lightning energy accumulated in the like electro surrounding us. This machine or the, it's like, yeah, this mechanism is alive. It's really like live, you would probably say. Nah, alive is fine. Okay, Kururu, could you... Yeah, hold your earring up to the terminal. Ooh. No, it didn't work.
反応したってことは、コードの読み取り自体はできてるはず。ただ、より上位の権限によって実行が阻害されているのかも。
Yeah, don't give up just yet, or yeah, you would say don't give up just yet. The fact that it responded at all means that it was able to read the code, but it's possible that like the execution of that code is being blocked by, yeah, higher authority or like a higher privilege, I guess you would probably say.
Guruja, あなたが試してみてくれますか?
Guruja, can you give it a try? Huh? Me?
武王の権限が正しく継承されてるなら扉が開くはずです。
But if you inherited the the authority of the warrior king, the door should, or the gate should open. Ooh. Yeah, we just saw this. That line was just like, I leave what I have won to you. Whether you inherit it or like throw it away is up to you to decide. Ooh. Yo, finally. Sick, sick, sick. I mean, if it's going to be above the clouds too, then it's probably going to be fucking very cool looking. Whoa. Ah, my eyes. Yeah, okay. So it's... So then, Searing really was... Yeah. Dude, I zoned out for like 30 seconds straight there.
見事なものね。次元の壁に膨大なエーテルをぶつけて無理やりにこじ開けたボイドゲートとは根本的に違う。
Ooh. It truly is magnificent. It's like what fundamentally different from a void gate, you know, which what like forcibly what which is created by like it's really like slamming a massive quantity of ether into the like dimensional wall, dimensional barrier.
歪みが一切感じられず、
Ah,
正
it's
しく世
flickering.
界の接点が生じている。これがかつて世界をつなぐ力で開かれたもの。
There's no distortion at all. A true or like proper point of connection has been made between two worlds. And this is what was like the gate made by. You gotta have something for this like power to connect worlds. But you don't want to come up with something dumb.
いえ、感心している場合ではないわね。グルージャの権限によって扉を開けたということは、同等の権限を持つスフェーンなら閉じることもできるはず。
And now's not the time to like just be standing around in admiration. If the door was opened by Guruja's authority, then Sveen, who has equal authority, ought to be able to close it as well.
つまり、こちら側から扉に対して固定化の術と干渉防御の術をかけ続ける必要がある。
Okay, in other words, we'll need to, continuously cast both a, stasis spell and a... it's like a ward against interference. I really don't like ward, but whatever. Again. You just say spell to prevent further interference.
私一人では長時間の維持が難しい。互いをよく知り、息を合わせることのできる協力者がいるわ。
Okay, so this is justifying why, her and Grahati are gonna have to stay back. It's like what I've developed the spell itself, but maintaining it for an extended period of time would be incredibly difficult. So thankfully I have there's someone I can who knows me quite well, who I can work with in perfect harmony.
私もこちらに残り扉の維持に努めますが、
Yeah, it's what it is.
それでもなお心もとないのは確か。お二人にもご協力いただけないでしょうか。
Okay, I will remain here and it's like endeavor to maintain the gate. Yet I must admit I'm rather anxious, I guess. Would it be possible for the two of you as well to remain and provide assistance?
了解だよ。術者同士の精密な連携が必要なのであれば、私とアリゼはまさしく適任だろう。
Of course. Understood. Okay, if, precise or exact coordination between casters is necessary, then Alize and I are exactly the right people for the job.
俺も残った方がいいか
Is it alright if I stay back as well?
そうしてもらいたいところではあるけれど、あなたは突入組に回ってちょうだい。
And while that would be... It's like, as much as I would like for you to do that, please join the infiltration team.
私たちが
Or
どれほ
provide
ど努
assistance
力
to
を
the
しても
infiltration team.
扉が閉じられてしまう可能性は否定できない。
Yeah, no matter how hard we try, we can't rule out the possibility that the gate could be shut.
その時には共造世界側からも再び世界をつなぐ手立てを探してもらう必要があるわ。あなたならできるでしょ？
Yeah, in that case, we would need those within the mirror world to find find a way to bridge or cross between worlds. And it's like if anyone were capable of doing that, it would be you. Right?
そうならないと信じてるがもしもの時は全力を尽くそう
It's like okay, this is a fun line. It's like I trust that you won't let it come to that. But, if the worst comes to pass, I'll, do what I can.
先に意思を示したウクラマとクルル、エレンビルはもちろん突入に回るとして
Okay, of course, we'll come out. Kururu, Erenville will be part of the... Yeah, it's like, what are you gonna do for this Totsunya? Maybe assault?
俺はこっちで
Assault dream.
扉を維持している連中を護衛する
Okay, I'm gonna stay here and protect
あちら側から何かが侵入してこないとも限らないからな
the people maintaining... the guys maintaining the gate. Just like with the, Void Gate, there's no, or it's just like with a Void Gate, or, just like the time with the Void Gate, there's no telling what might come, there's no guarantee that something might not cross over from that side here. God, I'm
どん
fading.
なものがやってこようが術の邪魔をさせはしない
And no matter what comes through, I won't let it get in their way.
俺も同じくだ
I'll do the same.
だからお前はこの先に何があるか見届けてこい
Yeah, so it's like, so go and see what lies ahead. It's a fairly small team going through. Oh, these are great. Okay, the top option is... Yeah, if Alize is watching the gate, then I can be, I can rest easy. It's like I'll feel safe knowing that you're watching the gate, Alize. The middle option is... Yeah. And make sure you keep the gate open so I don't come back old. Or just... Sorry. I mean, yeah, it's the top option. It's easily the top option.
もう分かったわよ。その代わり。
Yeah, alright. But in exchange...
この人に全部背負わせないでよね。
Hey! That's got it. That there's no way that's there. She's saying to Wokalot, like, don't let them do all the heavy lifting. You could say, like, don't let them do all the heavy lifting. You know, you gotta try and keep up with them. It's very clearly putting you as the most important and powerful member of the team.
父さんから受け継いだもの。僕は
20年前、あの扉から私は渡ってきた。不安がないと。
Okay, okay. She's saying, like, I came through the gate, I can't say I'm not nervous.
不安がないと言えば嘘になるけど。
Yeah, she's ready for what
わ
lies
かって
ahead.
るわよ。私だっていつまでも子供じゃないんだから、ちゃんとわきまえてるわ。
Ah, this is fun. I don't know, I think it's fine. That one seems like a concession to the, like, literal practicality of the situation. Like, I can see it, but at the same time, it's like, it wouldn't line up with the stakes that they established otherwise. Like, they wouldn't be able to establish the concept of, like, oh yeah, Sphene might be able to just close the gate on you if Kururu could just pry it open on her own. Like, you could have potentially made it work by doing something along the lines of, like, oh, it's a, like, a backdoor vulnerability. They're going to patch it out eventually or something like that. You could do that. But that might be a bit less believable. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I can't just be a kid forever, I know. It's like, what, I know what I need to... It's like, I know I can't be
大丈夫
selfish here.
あなたが進む道は間違ってない。あなたが守りたいものを私たちもここで守るから。だから言って。
Yeah. Yeah, you're on the right path. Okay, I at least have to see what's on the other side of the gate. I am fading, but I do need to see what's on the other side of the gate.
Yoshi, 今のうちに行くんだ。
Alright. Go now.
どんなことがあっても私たちが守るから。
No matter what happens, we'll protect you. You would say we'll protect you, we'll keep you safe. Beyond this gate is a unknown mirror world.
アシエンでない私たちにはそこが大難世界に当たるのかわからないわ。
Like, as what non-Asians, we do not know which world it is.
ならこう呼ぼうぜ。スフェーンが死者さえも失わないために閉じこもった場所。
Okay, let's call it this. What the place that Sphene shut herself away. Like, to not... It is like to not lose even the dead. Or like to not have to part with even
アン
the
ロス
dead.
トワールドってな。
Oh, that's... that's kind of cool, but at the same time... I think Ushinawazaru Sekai is so much cooler. Like, Ushinawazaru Sekai is so much cooler than Unlost World. Do they actually go with this in the English? I mean, I can't imagine you could really do anything else. Like, I don't think that's possible that you could do anything else. I feel like this might just be me ascribing... I don't really think it is, actually. I'm gonna trust in myself a little bit more. Ushinawazaru Sekai? Like, that sounds cool. Unlost World is kind of lame. The Unlost... I mean, you have to say the Unlost World.
よし。行くぜ。
Alright, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hype, hype, hype. Yo! Yo! Fuck yeah.
あの時眼前に広がる光景を見て俺たちがどれほど驚いたか言葉で表すのは難しい。肉体の死を経た記憶たちが色あせることのない思い出の中で永遠を謳歌する場所。ドア人たちはそこをリビングメモリーと呼んだ。誰も彼もが笑っている叶わなかった夢を語りながら、皆確かに生きていて失われるものは何もなかった。
Fuck, that's really well
街
written.
はどこもかしこもまばゆい輝きを放っていて、俺は思わずこうつぶやいたんだ。黄金鏡はここにあったんだな。
Fuck, that's good. Okay, let me go back to those lines. It's like... it's difficult to put in... difficult to put into words. Like, just how astonished we... yeah, just how astonished we were by what... like, we... it's like by what we saw on that day. Really, that's like what, like the scene that we saw. Or like what appeared before our eyes. You might say, yeah, what appeared before our eyes on that day. Fuck, this is all really well written. It's like where... it's like where memories... it's like where memories whose bodies met their death. The problem there is that it's Nikutai no Shio... what, Heta? It's a very specific turn of phrase. Like, it's... like, describing what, like, the memory Okay, it's like a place where memories who endured beyond their physical deaths, but like celebrated in eternity, like within memories, never fading. Or it's like within memory, never fading. The Eternals called it living memory. They all were like smiled and laughed as they talked about dreams that never came true. Yet they all truly lived. And lost nothing. It's like either they all truly lived and had nothing to lose, or it's more like and lost nothing. The city shined with the city shined so bright that I couldn't help but mutter. Yeah, the city of gold is here. Or it's like the city of gold was here. Maybe you could say all along for that, but that's a little bit too much. Yeah, having the place be called Living Memory. Fuck, that's good. I really like that. They had to have taken this from the phrase in living memory. Like, literally the concept of someone being in living memory. You know, in living memory of so-and-so. That's phenomenal. I'm kind of mad I didn't come up with that one. That's so fucking... That's clean. That's just clean, man. I think for the next stream, like when we come back to this, I'll go back over that set of lines from Aaronville and do it a bit more justice. Because honestly, they're fucking beautiful. They absolutely nailed the feel of this place. Shit. The question is, though, I get the distinct feeling that there's going to be, like, more to this quest. And so as much as I would like to, like, finish the quest so I could go back in and get a good screenshot, this is probably a better place to stop.
この場所がボイドでも第一世界でもない未知の共造世界。
And this isn't the void or the first world, unknown mirror world. This is where I was born.
黄金鏡とはよく言ったものだな。伝説は本当だったってわけ。
And the legend was true. The area design and the music and everything is just so good. Alright, yeah, that's gonna do it for me. I'm hype. I have no idea how much longer the 7.0 is. I mean, it feels like there would still be a decent amount of quests. This has got to be like one of the coolest zones in the game, if not the coolest. I don't really know what else to say other than this is awesome. Huge fan. I am very excited to do more of this. But that is all from me for right now. And I will see you all, hopefully, on Wednesday. Peace out.